Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he holds it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will take the first swing of the game. There will be some clean, old-fashioned hate on display in this one, guys.
Yeah, how cool is that, by the way? That's the name of the rivalry. It comes up clean, old-fashioned hate. You think they like each other? Absolutely not. Bragging rights all through the state of Georgia.
On the move is the 30. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Grabs behind the line. It's Hendricks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Trying to make magic on the screen. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
From the gun, the running back has it. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. No, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, though that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about... hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's King. Using his feet to buy time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Fights off the defender. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Dogs picked up their hearts and stuffed them right back into their chest and pulled out a close one last time.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Georgia fans breathing a sigh of relief. A lot of success against the Yellow Jackets in this rivalry. They did not want to lose that one. Interested to see now how the Yellow Jackets come out today.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He can't haul it in, incomplete.
Oh.
Crossing around, and he drops it. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulders. Sometimes you just run powerful. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. Dave?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Damn, man, throw the fucking ball.
Huge play, knocking it away downfield. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Fires toward the end zone.
Oh!
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He looks that one in nicely. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. This offense has a second down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
My God, bro.
Right? You want to be able to keep
What are you
this
doing?
defense.
No, it's not his fault.
After that last drive, you stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Now the play fake.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
No.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. It's a draw. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's King. He's got it.
Thank you.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the short completion brings up second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On third and short.
Oh, my God, dog.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
The give and the run on fourth down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off play action on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Dogs are on the move.
Look at the block. Oh my God, it's like you automatically just missing the fucking block.
He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass takes a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You are really not
They
good.
line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. off the play fake. They're trying to get to it.
6.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make a stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Georgia! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stop, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running to the left. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's King. Works the middle. Good job running that route to get past the 6 because he got nothing after the catch. With the 1st down, they'll put it away from the 33. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hendricks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. They want to just keep throwing it. Swings it out to his running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Stroud. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone. Back to throw, it's King. Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Oh, this game is funny, dog. This game is hilarious.
Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answers, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the misfire now on 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. They're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look, guys.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Dogs want to move quickly. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team.
Number 17 in formation to kick it away.
Slips through the line.
Ah!
Pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Man, shit, I'm getting killed all over here.
Release the pass, it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker. Let's see if as the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone.
Why did my camera go like that?
That's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They started this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running with power. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have a threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just a passing game.
Well, they're trying to run the football there. Just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll try it on the ground. Smashes through. And the Bulldogs get enough for the 1st down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 6 over Notre Dame. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Discards a man. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Dropping back, it's King. Pressure coming. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't
Oh, no.
They've done what they want in the first half, starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Trying play action. Going for it all. And this is incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He leaves it with his back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Catch the fucking ball.
Completion on the outbound. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense.
No, it's just not gonna work, bro. They just don't want to block at all.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing a third and long. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yep, got it.
And the pass is intercepted.
He didn't even believe he got it.
On the return. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get wins.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first. Position.
Wants to throw. It's King. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around Jesse. He's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on this field.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they hope this next... productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this.
To the ground.
Oh, come on, man.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
When you're a defense, you stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they've got to go around the defense. They have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Flips it out in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run the options. Now the pit. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
This is so a Jesse call. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the poll. This is your kind of offense.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football.
That's caught. It's Hendricks. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on first down. Wide out in motion. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Coffee. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's going to pass. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Floating away. He's going to run it.
Pump that ball.
He's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof. If you get up now, you're dang sure going to feel them later.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wide out. That pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They keep attacking through the air. The sure hands, it's Hendricks. They made a stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll pull it on the read. Blow the ball's on the ground.
Got it.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, and forcing it.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop.
Hey, okay, let's get you out. Let's get you out of here. That's enough.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Scanning the field, it's Coffee. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Dogs are in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got his man. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to throw, it's King. Coming after it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling.
Fires deep toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. The Dogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the 6.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things are pointed. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
He'll pitch it. Just ran him over. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Off-play action. And the pressure is all over him in the blink of an eye.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And the defense gets a big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group.
Looking for the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to pass, it's Coffee. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these 2 rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.